Hi. Okay. I'm just making sure. I am a low-key tech nerd, but I don't know how to stream from the computer so that I can share my screen and all that good stuff. So I just want to make sure that we're like in the right spot. Okay. Add. Please forgive me. Just making sure. If I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see like comments and stuff. Am I live, Mary? I think I'm live. Oh, I apologize. I'm just trying to make sure that if you guys have questions that you will be able to get the answer. We are recording. I just want to make sure. If y'all see me typing, it's because I'm just trying to make sure that I'm actually live and that y'all will be able to ask me questions. Don't quite see. All right. Now I see myself. Thank you. I see the. If y'all know me, thank you. Please stick with me. Okay. So let me start off. I just want to introduce myself. Jenya. I am the director of Team Believe in Your Sense. We are having so much fun. Everyone's ready to go to SFR. So we're super excited about that. And hopefully I will be able to help you get yourself on track for SFR. Chrissy the Pirate is here. All my friends are here. All right, guys, I'm going to get into it. So I'm going to show you a couple things on my computer. Show you a couple of things in my planner because there are multiple ways that I track. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over in just a second. But really quick before I start showing you my track, that tell you why you should track. Okay, let me flip it. It saves time in the long run. Okay, you are going to save so much time in the long run. I couldn't tell you how many times I would go back trying to find something, go back to my workstation, go back to my reporting, wasting so much time figuring out what I need to do every day. Scheduling and tracking, that's kind of the concept that goes together, which I will kind of show you how I track my schedule. Okay. It also helps you feel organized and accomplished. Me, it does anyways. When I come over here and I'll show you on my planner, I mark out what I've done for the day. And trying to erase this real quick, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I love planner off of a to-do list. It just makes me feel so accomplished. And then when you are tracking, you're able to, I'm gonna flip this over just because I had one of my downline messaging in there. She got a sale, so congrats to her. She just reinstated. So anyways, helps you feel organized and accomplished. You can go back the way I'm going to show you, or even in the paper version, and kind of see like how you've done, how you've evolved over the years. And if you haven't, then you need to go ahead and make some changes. The way I'm going to show you, you can do it ways. You can do it paper version. You can track on your phone. I like to use which is it's on have an app and then go to like docs.google.com and I have all these set up. I can share a few of them with you today. I won't share my customer tracker, but I will share what's in it and what I'm tracking. Okay. So things that you can track. You can track about just about anything, guys. Just about anything. I'm even tracking right now RSVPs, yes and no, for my niece's birthday. You can track anything. PRV, GWV, which I'm showing you right now, sort of on my screen, which is my daily PRV tracker. You could do your frontline focus. You have your clubbers, your Sensi clubbers. And I'll explain to you what I track on that without showing you. Customer follow-up, trainings that you want to do, incentive points, your team incentives, tax information, your downlines information, that kind of things. So have evolved from. So I'm sure that many of you have seen just a very simple daily my numbers when I was a superstar consultant, and I could tell when I was not. close to a promotion. And then when I was like, this might be the month, and it, okay, so like tracking is very helpful. And it might seem mundane at first, but like I said, I started tracking when I was a superstar consultant, and now I'm here, and you'll see the difference. So you'll want to track, and as you can see, this is literally the same form from paper version, and then I've added a lot of. I'm going to pull my screen down here. Let me just make sure nobody has any questions right now. How about that? I put it on. All right. I don't know what to do. I am on Wi-Fi. I really want to show you guys this from my phone though, because or from the computer, because it's really hard to show it all from my phone. I can't go live from my phone. Let me know if you're still having problems. I don't want to keep not able to hear me, but I don't know what else to do. Let me just look and see if there's anything. I mean, I'm using my microphone. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I wonder if this is what help. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm gonna try and see. Y'all know how to plug this into the computer. Oh. Hold on. I'm trying to see if there was a microphone. I don't know. What do you guys want me to do? If you can hear me, I'll keep going. I think it's only when you turn your head or hold people in front of you. Okay. Let's just see if it keeps going. All right, let's see if this just works like this. I'm gonna turning my head. Maybe my speaker is just really sensitive. Okay, so we'll start over here. I got this tracker idea to move from paper to the computer from a in leadership when I went in Cancun. So as you can see, you'll do your date, you're gonna track everything, you're gonna sit here. I do anyways. I'll drop my kid off at school, back, I'll make myself a cup of coffee, sit here, and I'll be. I hope this doesn't mess up the thing again, but I can post these after. But like every day on my planner sheet, I have the day track. So it's something that I do every morning religiously. So I'll come in here and I'll put in my PRV. If there's some reason that I didn't track, I will say a reason that I didn't track. And I just want to show you a couple things just from down here. It was really bad this past weekend. I had an event, getting up and doing stuff in the morning, but you're going to do your PRV, your GWV, your active frontline. If you've got any new recruits, you'll do your group size. Sorry, guys, I had a hiccup there. Any first generation thing or that you have, I'm sorry, any of your little blue men, what time of day that you track. I don't know if you guys know this, but the workstation updates at 52 after every hour. So it kind of makes a difference that if you've gotten an order after 9:52, then it might show up versus whether you had one. This is a column that I would really like to bring y'all's attention. It's my notes column. What I will do here is, so see this big, our warehouse. So this is a perfect example right here. I only had 961 PRV on the Tuesday before the warehouse sale. And then I had 1361 after. So if I don't have this category here, I'm going to go back and be like, wow, how did I get 400 PRV in a day? What did I do? Maybe I did a bulk sale. that, but this straight up tells me right here, I don't have to look. It was a warehouse sale or a flash sale. I don't know why they changed it this time, but a flash sale that got you to that number. Okay, so that's a very important category. I like to point out if I had some clubs to go. I note here, I didn't get very much PRV because I was out of town. So I did a special. I also keep track of my lifetime. Then I restarted to annual sales, which I try and hit every year. Okay, then at the end of the month, I will do one poll at the end of the month that says what the end of the month totals were. Sorry, somebody's caught me off guard for a second. So yeah, end of month totals, and then spring incentive. You can see where I put tracking the spring incentive, how many people I've got certified, if I got a new clubber, if I completed this incentive, and that sort of. Then we kind of moved over to my frontline first order. This is where I kind of track if somebody's up for a promotion, if they've got shooting star. I will say this, what was really cool about this girl right here, one of my level 2 girls, just make sure, and I must be cutting back out. I don't. What do y'all want me to do? I'm not sure what to do. Hold on, let me text Mary. I would have flipped. Hold on, okay? Stay tuned. Hold on. I'm trying to see what Mary thinks I should do, and then I may do it. I may just have a thing, because it's just so shaky. I'm just waiting on Mary. Mary, come back, Mary. Mary, come back. He was on
I'm here. I'm here. What's going on?
They say they can't see my screen, but I'm not sure why.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is you're gonna see on the very bottom when I give you hosting capabilities, you're going to click on share screen, and then like you should see where it says share screen, right?
Hold on, now I just see your little tiny face. Hold on. Why am I so small? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Chat. Are you trying to share your screen? Click share screen. Okay. You guys, thank you guys. Thank you. I thought I was sharing this whole time. I am an idiot. Okay, y'all.
Okay, now you're sharing your screen.
Y'all want to be friends with me? Come on, you know you do.
And you too can do this. Okay, so
all right. We had to start all over then, right?
Take 2. All right.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Back to where we were. All right. I'm sorry. People are gonna probably be texting too. All right. So now can y'all see the screen? We're gonna track, and I something that if you need help with a Google, super genius, but I can try. Obviously, I'm not a super genius. So anyways, let me take a quick sip. Yeah. All right. And we're going to be tracking our PRV every day, your TWV, your GWV, your active frontline, any new recruits, your group size. Oh no, I just messed that up. First generation directors, like I said, time of day that you decide to get up and do your tracking. 9:52 is when it would update. If you did it, as you can see it right here in the cutoff. So here's the notes section. I was where I would put any orders that were like big big orders or large PRV. Did I have such large PRV that? You're going to track your lifetime PRV, your annual sales. Hopefully this makes more sense now that you're seeing it. Your end of month totals. Here's how I did, if you're wondering how I wrote the spring incentive, here's how I wrote the spring incentive. Just very basic, 1 certified, 2 certified, clubber, finally. Here's how I'm going to track my front line. I also track the other girls too, because I only, I have 100, not all 100 are working, obviously. I'm able to kind of be a mom to all of them right now. So whoever is on promotion watch, and these categories from your workstation. So in the morning, after you track your numbers, you're going to get onto your workstation, pull up promotion watch, pull up shooting star report, pull up your sensational start awards. This one right here, Jennifer, all she had to do was to check, y'all know, you watch the videos, you have to physically check the little bubbles in I think it's called the first things first checklist. And she didn't realize it could physically. Just by checking that report, I was able to text her and say, hey girl, you have everything that you need for level 1 videos. And she said, well, I did complete the videos. And I said, well, all you need to do is check those little bubbles and you'll get a $50 product credit. And she had no idea. So in the fall, I will physically move, I'll grab these and move them over to the spring and replace it with the spring one. So on June 1st, when this, let me just make sure everything's still okay. Looks like we're still good. Okay, on June 1st, I'll flip this over to whatever. So let's get into another one of my trackers. Let me see if there's any. Yeah, so annual sales tracking started again this month. Yes, ma'am. Let's get it, okay? I will put on there that, as you can see, one of my orders. So I will put on my tracker that she got an order and how close she is to of the year. Okay, so here's the birthday. And see what that's. Okay, that is something I don't use. My customer tracker, I will tell you about while I show you another one. I also tracked who was coming to who, if they had a guest or not, who had paid, sorry, if you're seeing this, who had paid money dinner, and then if I had got their kit done for SFR, which I am working on. I have some really cool ideas, so if you're on my team, you're going to be excited. Let me see. I'm going to pull up my Did You Know tracker. This is something I just came up with my coach from home office. These are just little tidbits. Just super easy things that I will be able to. I was talking to the coach and I was saying, hey, how could I be able to track, how can I be able to track what I want to tell these people? Because I love this Did You Know? It's like a kind of a wow moment, but if you overuse it, it's going to be too much. So here, she was like, write down all the Did You Know that you can think of. We'll categorize them and then we'll put them into a spreadsheet. And you can literally post like when you posted that specific Did You Know? And as you can see, I posted one yesterday. Actually, could post one today. So I'll be using this throughout the year. I literally have an entire year's worth. If you did one a week, I have an entire year's worth. So I can share some of that with you as well. But that did take a while for me to get it together. So pop back over there. What do you mean, unless you have a team, you won't see it? What is that question in comment of? I can try and answer that. So I'm not going to show you my customer tracker because it has my customers' information. It's just really hard. Let me just stop share right here. Okay. That makes it so I can look at something. Now, if anybody has any questions, I can also see it on the live. Okay, so for your customer tracker, it's going to be set up similar to the PRV tracker where it has a bunch of different lines. And you're going to have your customer's name, their most important name, address, email, phone number. I've got a note section for them as well. This note section is pretty important. You want to kind of jot down they buy. Not every single thing that they buy, but like say I see 2 customers right here bought the Beauty and the Beast warmer. So I know that if we've got anything else that's Beauty and the Beast, guess who I'm hitting up? Those 2 people. And you know, I'm going to be able to find it easily because I'm all going to do is I'm going to hit Control F, which should be Control Find, I believe. And just search for that specific thing. So I'll search Beauty or I'll search Beauty and the Beast. I'll probably search it multiple ways because I never know how I'm going to do it. I can, yes, I can create a copy and delete it. Yes, I will create a copy, make it blank, and share it with you guys later tonight or tomorrow morning. That is a great idea. Thank you, Chrissy, one of my boot camp sisters, because this is pure gold, guys. Say that they've got like a song just into fruity stuff. Somebody has a specific type of, okay, they're always doing your bar bundles. They're always doing your specials. You met them at a dog event. You may also want to make a note that like they were your customer, but like this one, her daughter's my downline now. So I don't want to continue to hit her up for sales or not, you know, hit her up for sales, but do my follow-up with her should be getting the sales. You know what I mean? So these are things you want to make a note of. I also make a note, excuse me, if they were like a referral, if somebody's daughter that, if they got bricks or like manly set. Also going to type in their PRV. I will share this tracker because somebody shared it with me and it has formulas. I was trying to think of the word. It has formulas. Be smart. Woo! Sign me up, right? It'll track how much purchases. It'll also do quarterly and it just said quarterly in here. So if they've spent $300 or whatever in a year, you may want to consider hitting them up about consulting, you know, things like that. Also, it has in the formula of 3 other sections I have in there is, have you done your follow-up? And you'll just say yes or no, simple. And then have I added them to my project broadcast campaign? Is mostly my follow-up campaign, yes or no. And then are they a clubber? Yes or no. And then it's got, let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes that will show you. It's so because it'll calculate. You'll type in what day that they ordered, and it will calculate for you how many days you need to follow up with. It does 5 days, 1 month, and a year. So it'll go the whole time of my my project broadcast campaign. So I will share that with you guys. Scentsy Clubbers, this one's pretty easy. I just do my clubber's name and I'll do their frequency, monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly. And then the next section is monthly mail. The only thing I do for my monthly mail, and it just came in, so I need to start working on it, is I do like a personal newsletter and then the warmer of the month brochure and a sample book sent. That's it. That's all they're getting from me. That's it. I spent one time, I'll just tell you, it really bothers me. One time I did these whole things for Christmas and I put a bunch of boxes together. Oh, thank you so much for being my clubber, all that stuff. And 3 of them canceled right after. It was like, oh my God, well, you're welcome, right? So I will no longer spend $4 shipping something to 25 clubbers. I can't. I just can't. And I'm if you can, then that's great. You're probably an ST or an SSD, but you know, I just cannot afford that. So they're gonna get a one stamp Happy Meal from me every single month. It's gonna be like a, don't you want the next month sent? Kind of an enticing to put it into their club. I've had numerous people. It definitely works. You're gonna have their address in there and then a notes section. In this notes section, I will put if their card's not active, if they've skipped shipments, if they were a roll up from somebody or a referral from somebody, or if I have their if I do their club, which is like my mom, I have her password information, so that is on here as well. So those are the kinds of things that I track. I also track my incentives for my team because whoever hit active in a month, I need to go back and see in paper or on a screen who's active. I can't just be like, all right, whoever was active that month can remember. It's like, if you can, then that's great. But that's really all that I do for like tracking. I'm gonna try and hold this up again. I'm not quite sure how well or the reflection, but this is my daily checklist for leaders. I will share this as well. And then this falls into the tracking category. Andy, dry erase and mark it off. It's one of my favorite things to do and accomplish is mark those things off. Really all that I track, I know it kind of was a little floppy there in the beginning, and then I spit a lot at you. So if anybody has any questions in the comments, I will share all of these that I made. But I will share all of these that I made in a blank form tomorrow morning. Write it in my planner right now so I can cross it off when I'm done. But this will just give me time to be able, all the formulas still in there. What I'll probably do for that is just make like a mock one of, it'll just say like mock or like customer name. And then when I post it, I make sure that the formula continues on down for everybody. I love dry erasing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I've got all these little dry erase markers over here. And then this is a hobby planner. I don't know how many hobby plan, but this is a hobby planner. You track my beanies with I know you've seen these little papers before where they fill out what they like. So I'm not sure what's going on. But I will load everything up tomorrow and share it for you guys. But if you need anything else tonight, just message me, okay? All right, guys. Thanks so much. Bye. Do I leave the meeting? I don't know what to do now, Mary.
All right.
Bye.
You need hold on. Okay, so we are done recording. I need you to send me back to host. So
okay, how do I do that?
So you're gonna click on me. You're gonna see three little dots.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and
make host.
You'll see where it says send. Yes, thank you. Okay, so with that being said, bye guys.